Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Industrial Faith. Welcome to Factorio 4X Season 2, Episode 3. I'm putting my steel together. Now, you may be looking at it and going, what is this mad, lopsided thing? Well, the reason I'm doing it lopsided is because I have the output going up. So in order for me to do this, if you notice right there, I actually have to... And having the feeder lines, I guess you could say, the coal and the iron up top, I need to have that. I need to have that a little offset because I have two choices. I can either have the output. I can either space the two one apart and then have the output going to what do you call it? Then the output running up alongside it, or I can just have the output shoot up the top. There's no reason for it to go down the bottom. It doesn't have to. There's no reason. So I'm not doing that. But there we have. We are starting our iron. I don't have power. I'm starting to feed this stuff in. I think. What am I? I think I'm starting to. What am I building here? I think I'm going to start putting together solar. Is what I'm doing here. Now I'm kind of what I'm doing with what I want to do with the minimal footprint. Is I want to put. I want everything to sort of make everything it needs right there. So, green circuits, if something needs green circuits, I think I'm going to build it right there on the line. I need more power poles. Or am I building power poles? I don't know. So, I'm commentating the day. I did all this stuff yesterday, so I'm commentating today, and I've decided I'm not going to commentate when I'm tired anymore, because I sound kind of like an old, grouchy grandfather the whole time. And as I am not an old, grouchy grandfather, I'm old enough that I could be a grandfather, actually. That's frightening. So, what am I going to be building here? Oh, that's right, solar derp. And there we go. And I am absolutely in love with these underground belt builds. I think they're the bee's knees. I do like the long vertical builds for some reason. I'm sure that means something. I don't know what, but. So yeah, and again I have to wait for. I don't think I've realized that I haven't built steel yet, which is going to be a problem because I'm pretty sure, you know, and I remember saying that it's that steel is a red and green, but is it? I don't know. Again, my unfamiliarity with Factorio in the whole sometimes makes things a little silly and difficult for me. Unnecessarily so. So here's putting steel on the bus. Yay! And let's see. Let's see. So what else do I need? Oh, copper and steel. Oh, hey, look at that. What do you know? So, getting ready for something I can't make yet. So, again, I'm going to use this patch of copper just for steel. It gets its own patch. And there is steel, actually, a little bit to the north of me across the water. Now, I'm running it through the stone there because there's really not a lot of room to run it. Now, I do have room for probably another 4, what do you call those things? Miners, if I need them. A lot of telephone poles, Harry. So let's see if it starts working. And it's working. Okay, I've got steel. Then, guess I already researched it. Well, good for me. So again, upping our power because we're going to need more power because we don't have any. And I'm trying to inch along just one at a time. Don't know how successful I'm going to be. But I am almost maxed out on the... I have 6, I believe I have 8 of possible 10 that I can build up there. Now, there's no reason for me to build anything there. Apparently I can build solar. There we go, there's 10. Yep, there's all 10. We're not at 13. I'm just going to put the other 2 in there, the other 3 in there because, like, you know, whatever. Let's just do it. So... Now, if I recall, I think I'm going to go ahead and end up doubling this production. Oh, there we go. We have solar power being built. Awesome. Okay, now I've fluid handling, meaning storage. I can dig up the fuel. I can dig up, but I can't do anything with it. So I'm just going to run around, make sure my guns have enough. Now, any minute now, I should start getting more attacks because I have upped my pollution. And again, I'll give you a little spoiler. The funneling method works brilliantly. I don't have... Only once do I have an attack, and this may be 2 more episodes in, but I do have an attack somewhere that it's not funneled, but that's because I don't give them a way to go through. So yeah, I go ahead and double this. Now if you notice, I'm kind of running out of space here. My bus actually isn't going to get much longer than this before I start. When I do blue science, it's not going to get much longer because I really don't need that much. And essentially, I am building a very small footprint science machine. I don't even... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to build... There's probably a lot of stuff I'll end up... Well, no, because I don't... Can you... I don't know if I can carry around barrels of lube. I mean, not that I have a use for it yet. But... because I'm trying to think how I can do certain pocket crafting techniques, like building engines. I can craft engines in my inventory. Electric engines require lubricant. I don't know if I can put barrels of lubricant in my inventory and craft that way. That may be something I have to do. But here I'm going to double my solar output. Now the neat thing is that if I really need to, once I get my solar built to the point where I'm happy with it, I can go ahead and disassemble half this. Or I can turn it into, or I can start using the green circuits for something else. Actually, I think I end up doing that, actually. Yep. Spoiler alert. So here we go. All right. So, there we go. And another assembler. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to double my solar output because I really need solar. I've got to have solar. There we go. And put some power. There we go. There we go. We are now, I've just doubled my solar capacity. Or doubled my solar output. But now here's the other problem. Where do I put it? That's what I'm looking for right now. Where the heck do I put my solar? Now, I could put it north. I could start building it north of the steam engines, and I believe I do. See, there we go, an attack. And this is when I realize I've got to rebuild my defenses. And there's another attack down at the bottom. I go take a look, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, see, they got around. They attacked some of the wall, but because there were not enough guns to stop them. So at this point, I'm going to end up... This is my auto-loading... I'm going to make this my auto-loading... system, which is what I do is the reservoir is going to be in the middle and the guns are going to get fed just like that, as long as they all have power and I didn't do anything stupid. And so those 4 guns are going to be more than a match for those guys coming through the gate. And as you can see, I need more guns. And for now, I just want the guns, because obviously they're coming through there. The guns need ammo. So, and I do try to make them form-fitting, I guess is the best way to put it. And I'll just build it the same way I did the other. There's no reason not to build it that way. Oh, there they go. Whew! That almost sounded like just a single gunshot. So and this is where I'm going to have to start filling these. See? And the longer you funnel, the better it is. So I haven't had any indications they're going to come from there. I don't think the pathing thinks that this is a closer place to go. But at some point I'm actually going to claim a larger part of the, what do you call it? Larger part of the northern part of my little area up there. So, alright. So I'm just looking, what do I need to build? And I really need to focus on oil. The Biter Revolution's only at 5%. I don't need anything more than the guns I have now. This is not an emergency. I'm not in danger. If I'd had one gun or one turret, yes, that would be a danger. But I have 4. No, and I'll be actually fine for regular ammunition for a while. So there's some lights so we can see what's going on. And I'm going to claim that area right there. That's going to be mine because I want the oil right up there. So, and there's some stone up there, but I don't care. And so I'm just checking my, obviously energy values. Seeing how we're doing on everything. Everything seems to be rolling fine over there. And so I'll just put more in there. You don't have to stack the ammo like that. It's just, again, I don't consider myself OCD in the slightest, but I do that. Actually, right now I can't even build. I can't even build the better ammo, I don't believe. But that's what you said about steel. Yeah, I know, shush. Like I said, I did a little stuff yesterday. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Now what you want to do is, how do I figure out where to put my gap? Well, because if you look at it, what's the most likely way for the aliens to flow into your base? And that most likely way is skirting the water body right there. So this is all just a matter of trying to anticipate the flow. Think of it like water. The aliens are going to flow like water, and you want them to have a path to flow. But your path is going to ensure that you get to shoot them while they're busy flowing. And that's the point. All this is, we're going to use their own instinct against them. And now I've got to try and get power through this frickin' jungle. Now the guns don't require power to activate or fire, but the inserters do. So that's all I'm doing, is I'm putting power together for the inserters. Bang, we're good. And I'm getting rid of this because no aliens will pop up in the interim there. So there we go. See, everything's rocking, everything's rolling. Good to go. Our northern border is well defended. Or as well defended as camping. And I put in another gun turret because I realize this is very active. We're going to be fighting a lot of these dudes. So I just want to make sure I have more. And that's the only way to... I want more. So, there we go. Everybody's... Now, I'm doubling that up. No, I'm moving it. That's right. For a minute, I thought I was doubling it up because I'm getting rid of that stupid rock because it's dumb. But you can... Again, now here's where I make the mistake. I don't give the aliens... no, this isn't where I make the mistake. That's the mistake right there. See, I am trying to figure out and see if aliens care about... oh, yeah. See, okay, now on the left side, there's nowhere for the aliens to flow into my base if they go around the lake, so they will automatically attack the wall, and that's what's going to happen. Maybe not soon, but it's going to happen. So I'm just doubling that up because it looks nice. Yeah, aesthetically pleasing death ground. Go me. PETA is not impressed with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to wrap this up. My name is Duster Faith. Thank you for joining me for the latest episode of Season 2 of Factorio 4X, your 15-minute Factorio fix. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. So have a good night, and bye-bye.